I'm really excited today to get out. Going to try and find some bluebells. Going on a walk that I've never been on before, so that's lots of scope for getting lost and finding adventures along the way. Hopefully it's not going to rain too much. We're starting off at Benbow Pond in West Sussex, near Midhurst, and it's beautiful here already. Got some black swans here by the pond. I'm not even sure I've seen black swans before. I'm not going to get too close. Little group waiting for me to get started. I've already had a bit of a mishap this morning, sprayed my porridge all over the kitchen before I left, so I haven't had a proper breakfast, but I'm still really looking forward to this. Okay, ready to go? Yeah?
Oh yeah!
Right, onwards up here. Smell it really thickly in the air. Obviously you can't. Yeah, it's just this blanket is just incredible, so I'm already happy even if we end up not going much further. So we've got a bit lost. We picked up the wrong path, and we've got to this gate now, which is, although it's a path, it's not a public right of way, I don't think. But we're going to have to exert our right to roam because we'd have to go all the way back. If we cut through this wood, then we can get back onto the right path quite soon, I think. It's raining quite heavily now. We're getting wet. The phone's getting wet, but it's a refreshing summer rain. But yeah, it's appropriate to do a little bit of right to roam on this walk because it's 90 years since the Kinder Scout mass trespass, which opens the way to a lot of access in this country and which is a continuing campaign. Really bright fungi here on this log, which I don't know the different types of fungi, but I haven't ever seen this one before. Really bright yellow. And wow, looks amazing texture and stuff. I'll ask my dad what they are later because he's a fungi expert. So we're coming up to the farm now and soon regaining the public footpath, so don't have to worry about guns and dogs chasing us down. That's all that remains of the last person who trespassed here. Nathan's post. He does not die who can bequeath some influence to the land he knows. So there's a lovely bank of these flowers here, and we just looked it up and we think it's bulbous comfrey. And the bees love it, and I love it. Really heading into summer. So many flowers out now, so much colour, lots of bees, lots of green. Having a date slice. Stop. Thank you, Gail. We've got great energy now. So this is a beautiful Beltane path down here. It really does seem to have the the energy of Beltane. We're really high up now in the surrounding countryside, and I'm puffing a bit because I just came just up the hill a bit. All these bluebells all the way along. It's just, yeah, a very joyful walk at the start of summer because there's so many wildflowers and just, yeah, it's just expansive carpets of blue, these bluebells, and feeling the refreshing spring rain. It's actually really nice having the rain. I was a bit worried about everything getting too wet and everybody getting too wet and wet dog being grumpy. But actually, it's nice when you're walking. It's really cooling, it's refreshing. And this kind of light makes the bluebells darker and the colours almost more vibrant than if it was bright sunlight on them. So yeah, coming down into the woods now. Going down into the valley. Greens are really vibrant. Unfortunately, there's somebody shooting, which is upsetting Pippa, upsetting me. Apart from that, it's very peaceful. I think we found our lunch stop.
Yeah.
What have you found?
I saw these bottles and I thought, how weird was that?
Oh, wow.
Now, this, the only thing we had close to treasure in our garden when we had the work being done was one of these. And this is a 1910 Shipham's paste bottle. And I know it because I looked it up on eBay. They're worth nothing, but that's the nearest we got. But that, I think, is a detonator. I've seen them in war films. They join the wires on them and they use a plunger.
What? Like...
It just seems strange to have dumped all this here.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that?
It's too much to try and collect, but it's horrible because...
Oh no, it's such polluting.
Wow, there's loads.
Yeah, I know.
Bottles, glass bottles everywhere.
So this is Mason's OK sauce. Never heard of it. Just looked it up on eBay. Apparently that's worth 45 quid.
Wow.
I'll believe it when I sell it.
This is
And
ridiculous.
Look at this one, Sarah's got.
50 varieties.
Yeah.
That's any good.
Yeah.
got it on the
Well, it's just like
one's
a
beautiful.
little treasure trove here of glass that is apparently all worth a bit on eBay. So we'll be back. And this one is gorgeous.
And it's got a
here.
creature growing in it.
Oh yeah, it's got like plant life growing inside it, but luckily I've had a good look around most of the bottles and there's no little animals in there, but there's always a possibility with narrow neck bottles like this that they climb in, grow a bit and they can't get out. It does look old.
Yeah.
Sloane's liniment.
Here we go. Sloane's liniment. You can still
Yeah.
get it by the look of it.
It feels like a real mystery of how all this got here. It's like we're right out in the middle of the countryside
Yeah.
here, and it's like this explosion of glass bottles everywhere. And there are so many bottles. There's probably, I don't know, over 100.
Very weird.
So this path follows across Bexley Hill Common. So pace is quickening up now because I think people can sense that we're getting near to the pub in Henley, and we're really hoping it's going to be open. Let's get off the road and go through the green gate, and then it wiggles about through the wood. possibly the pub is right here. Yay, it's the pub, and the pub is open. We're happy because it's felt like quite a long walk so far.
Try me Ukrainian flag.
Lovely gardens. Apparently it's a 15th century pub. We're just leaving the pub, and that was a very welcome stop, but it's now nearly 5 o'clock and it's taken us, we've just worked out, about 5 hours to do about 5 miles and we're about halfway now, so yeah, we've got to speed up a bit if we want to get back. I forgot my head torch and I don't have my bivvy bag, so we do actually need to get back. Climbing now, amazing views over the downs. Pip slowed right down, got a bit tired now, so she's kindly, Steve has offered to give her a lift here for a little while. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome, Pip.
It's a steep hill. We've needed to take a break here for a little bit. Sarah's passing around the traditional sweets. Yes, please. Sorry, I could get up and come to you, but thank you. Thank you very much. Some of these old trees are just amazing. I don't know how old that is, but just old, knobbly, full of character. 6 or 7 trunks coming out of the one tree there. We're on the last stretch now, rolling gentle hill here, and the path crosses back to the Cowdray Estate where all the bluebells were right at the start. So we're on the homeward bound at 7 o'clock. It's only taken us how long?
You started about 11 or something?
Yeah, we started at 11, wasn't it? Only 8 hours then for about 10 miles. Back on the first path with the bluebells. Pippa is now having a nap in Sarah's arms. How are you doing, Sarah? Are you okay? Yeah, she's had enough. She's getting old now. We're very nearly home now, back to the car at least. A perfect spring day. Homeward bound.